All right, guys. Hello, my name is Edison Mendez. I'm here with Johnny Chavez. We're both from the English 300 class. And today we're going to be talking about threats of having a social media account. And I think it's going to be very interesting, to the fact that, everybody has phones nowadays and even little kids have social media. And I think this is a very sensitive topic as well to others. I mean, come on, it's 2019. Who else is... People get offended about this stuff, too, so... All right, so let's get this thing going. So our first topic we have here is malicious links. I feel like, Johnny, you have better knowledge about this more than I do, so about malicious links. I don't even know.
All right, for malicious links, it's more of like a text message or a email being sent, or chain mail, how it is supposed to be called. Usually back then when I was in middle school, when cell phones were booming, everyone was getting hyped and all that, getting their emails, making their social media accounts. But with the dangers of having the email, hackers were just sending emails to random people with the instructions of them having you to send it to multiple people. If you don't do it within a time frame, or if you don't send it to an X amount of people, said person will come and get you, or said evil spirit or something ridiculous along those lines will come and get you. Honestly, back then, middle school, I wasn't thinking about it very too much. I was like, I'll just play along with this game. Everyone was playing along with this game, and they all sent it. At least I got one or two within the whole week. It's always something new.
We all got the gist of it, just like people just sending
stuff. Yeah. But with the dangers of that, as how technology is growing faster now, you can install viruses just from clicking the link, even though it could be harmless. There's always a certain way of getting around security options that you have for iPhones and Macs, or for iPhones in general. I think it wouldn't be too hard, or it would be very hard for a virus to be installed through even an email or a text message. For Androids are very easily to get viruses just from clicking links. So that is one danger of having, or threat of having, a social media account. Our next topic is our impersonation. Eddie?
Impersonation, yeah. So I'm an expert at impersonation. So impersonation. So a lot of people have multiple fake accounts. Usually it leads to just basically other people just trying to get something out of a person, basically. And I think it's gonna lead on more to with hackers and with clickbait. Malicious links, basically. But we're gonna talk about them in a bit right now. But yeah, impersonation. I don't know if y'all heard the term like catfish. When people make fake accounts and they use them to, like I said earlier, take advantage of others. And I feel like that's annoying, and I feel like they should fix that, on all social media platforms, on, Instagram, Snapchat, Reddit. I don't know. That's social media, yeah. But yeah, that's basically, the gist of impersonations. Moving on, we have I'm sorry, what was it? Yeah, bots. That's what we're getting into. Bots and hackers, basically. So I'll pass this on to Johnny.
Bots and hackers, it's kind of sort of closely related to the malicious links. Basically, for those that they can steal your card information through websites, if you're on an unsecured network, or by network I mean Wi-Fi and all that other sorts. This is why you always have to have like password protected internet access. You always could have a VPN for those that can hack into your phone or to your laptop when connecting to not a random Wi-Fi, but like somewhere outside of your own home. What else? Things could go on with through your computer. Besides the viruses, spyware could be also installed behind your back. without you even knowing. There has been times where everyone, or not have been times, but there has been like a few days where that spying was a very big thing, and everyone was putting tape over their cameras. I don't know. It doesn't seem too weird to do that, but I would be careful with downloading things from the internet. Make sure you have a reliable source from where you're getting it. Just make sure you know where you're getting it. Next, we're moving on to cyberbullying.
All right, so cyberbullying. I actually have like a little story. Oh, sorry. I actually have a little story for this part. So I had a friend. Basically, my friend, his pictures his phone got hacked, and they accessed his pictures and everything. And apparently, he had some pictures on there that he wished he would have never taken. And basically they used that against him for exchange of like money. And so I feel like cyberbullying and hackers also like link to one thing, kind of like because they're both kind of the same thing, taking advantage of other people. And my friend got blackmailed, and he did what he had to do in order. He paid like, what was it? I think it was like $2,500 just for like to not get those pictures out, and it freaking sucked hearing that. And it's messed up, and it's like it happens like a lot around the world too. And I feel like that's an issue that that also has to be like taken account for. And that's cyberbullying, picking on each other online. Same goes with like not even on social media. It also goes like like on game stations, online game stations. They talk smack to each other, and they put each other down. It sucks. I say a lot, by the way. But now moving on to the next subject, we have manipulation. Thank you for pointing that out for me, Johnny. I couldn't see there for a second. So here you go.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool. For manipulation, it's sort of like the cyberbullying. Like how Eddie said, it's just people picking on each other through social network, at least. I think in most cases that there has been like suicide reports due to cyberbullying, and that goes actually perfectly well with manipulation. People do tend on to bully them until the point where they're just like following orders like if they were a dog. And how people would just be telling someone to just do it to just end themselves. Not a good thing to do that. That like how our topic is, that is a threat of having a social media account. Everyone should know what they're getting themselves into. If you're a very soft person, very sensitive, I wouldn't recommend having a social media account if you're not ready for the threats of having or topics that we just explained. What else can we add on? Do you have anything else to add on?
Probably like for manipulation. I feel like this could also lead to, this is random, but like it could also to lead kind of like with the Stockholm syndrome, because there's a lot of people now they're dating online, and they tell they tell themselves like, oh, this is the love of my life, I would do anything for this person. But we don't know that if you've never met this. I'm getting this off of like a story I seen like on TLC, I think. And yeah, TLC is the plug, by the way. I lost what I was gonna say. Let me think real quick. Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, what did I say? What was I saying?
You said something about TLC and then Stockholm syndrome.
Oh yeah, Stockholm. These people that are like fall in love with each other, they do anything, and that would also lead to what is it? Taking, what is it, like kind of like impersonation. That's another big thing too. So impersonation, manipulation, they both link to the same thing. People just trying to take advantage of each other, and that's it's pretty messed up.
Mostly everything that we have here as our topics, they all link up to them some way or somehow. Like, as for hackers can go with impersonation. One can have a fake account of someone else or of you, and then send them. That said hacker can send any of your friends or anyone that they add to that and send them a link. Manipulation was paired up with cyberbullying. Malicious Links was also paired up with spying and hackers. Anything else we want to add on?
I feel like the audience got what basically what we're talking about. Just honestly, just be careful on what you do online and on social media. If I were to, or if y'all get paranoid, if I were you, I'd probably download apps, to keep your, social media, secured, logged, and, just make sure nobody, takes advantage of you. That's literally what I've been saying for, the past, 5 minutes now, so.
Yeah. So, yeah, for that, take precautions of having different passwords for multiple accounts. Make sure you don't use the same password, because with just only having the same password for every social media account or for even a banking account online, you can or will get hacked. It is possible, just make sure, you don't go onto any suspicious website where it seems to be cheaper when you get something. Yeah. Well, that is our podcast for English 300 at American River. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Eddie.
And we'll see you another time.